Welcome to Apples and Oranges. Thank you for joining us today, folks. My name is Jack. I'm one of your hosts.
And I am Matt. I'm another one of your hosts.
And we have this very wickedly talented guest today. Improviser, performer, funny person all around. Give it up for Alex Rood.
Hey, happy to be here.
Yes, and we're so happy to have you here on Apples and Oranges. If this is your first time listening, folks, this is a podcast where we debate our guests on disparate topics provided to us by this lovely topic generator on Matt's computer. Say we get two categories like sport and article of clothing. Say I'd pick a baseball cap and Alex would pick water polo. And then we debate and funny chaos ensues. That kind of just about covers it. Anything else, producer? Anything I missed?
As the producer, I gotta say, no, you got it all.
And that's why I'm the host. No, we alternate every time. And
Whoa.
yeah, we literally get it's
Yeah.
just back and forth. One of us has the
Yeah.
GoPro and the other one of us is in the producer chair.
And as producer here, I'm gonna do a fact check. On
yeah,
what
do
you
a fact
just
check
said
on
there.
if that's true.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. That's
okay,
right.
cool. Awesome. We'll double check that. But one thing we like to ask our guests when they come on this podcast is, do you have any debate experience? Formal, informal, any kind.
I used to date someone who was very argumentative. So I feel like that was a solid 3 months of debate experience. I lost them all because it's very tiring. But I was not a debate person in school, nothing like that. And I'm traditionally not an argumentative person, so I'm gonna really try my best today
You're
to.
gonna be pushing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I also am not argumentative, but this
Great.
podcast, well, it brings the worst out of me, and I become.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a bad
Uh,
sport.
I'm a bad sport. I'm a menace. I'm a demon, and I'll keep it chill though. Unless you match the freak, and then I'll.
No, I wanna explore parts of myself that I've never explored before.
Okay.
I
then
wanna
we'll
get
do-
angry.
We'll this will be an angry episode.
Because within all of us is a freak on a leash, and what you must do
True.
is unleash.
Unleash the freak on a leash.
That's right.
Yeah.
So he's off leash.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah. Off
Yeah.
leash freak.
Off leash freak. That's actually gonna be the name of my first band. Off leash freak. But we're
Is it
actually
corn
gonna have-
covers.
What's that? Yeah, it's gonna be corn covers, and we're gonna have a guy who, for half the show, is on a leash, kind of rapping, like the guy from Kangaroo. No, what's the
Wild Thornberries.
Wild Thornberries? What's the kid's name?
I don't know, but he does that.
The guy.
Something crazy. Is
Yeah.
that? I'm a producer. I'll look this
Yeah,
up.
the
Yeah,
kid in
fact
that.
check.
The
I'm
kid.
gonna have him.
He's feral.
He's feral, and he will
Yeah.
be unleashed upon the audience about halfway through the show,
Whoa.
and that's the freak unleashed.
Do you guys know that Nigel Thornberry was voiced by Tim Curry?
Oh,
I did not know that.
That's a fun fact I just discovered.
Dude,
right now.
Nigel Thornberry participated in the Rhodesian genocide.
I did know that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm playing, but
It's in the movie.
I wouldn't be surprised. What is this dude's story? I actually need to.
The feral kid or the whole
No,
Thornberries?
the family. Like, what's their
They
deal?
do have that whole movie, the Wild Thornberry movie.
Yeah. Okay. I actually watched that, and it's so lodged in my child
In the-
memories and the lizard part of my brain.
My fun fact is that Paul Simon wrote a really devastatingly beautiful song for that movie.
Oh wow.
And it was an Oscar-nominated song. He didn't
Oh, shit.
win. I don't know who won. If the fact check wants to do it, but it's like Paul Simon got in on the Wild Thornberries,
My
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
right?
That's
Listen to the
pretty-
song if you want to cry.
You know what it's called?
The song, it's called Father and Daughter.
Mm.
And it's so sad.
That sounds beautiful.
I cry every time. I love my dad. Shout out to my dad. Love you, Dad.
Shout out to Father Rood.
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah,
Greg.
Greg.
Rood.
Greg Rood.
And my mom. Love you too.
Yes, and of course Mother Rood.
Yeah, Stacy.
I have some information here,
All right,
and that
what
is
is
that
the
the character's name is Donny Thornberry, but
Donny.
crucially that he's voiced by Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's the one making all those noises.
And his name
Doesn't that track?
his name's Donny.
Yeah, he's
Spelled-
Donny.
Huh.
Oh wow.
And who is Flea someone I should know?
He's he's got a big gap in his teeth, and he slaps the bass.
Cool. Bass
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
What band was fleeing?
the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Just said. Keep up.
Sorry, I was hydrating.
You know in the
Drinking
song,
my piss water.
You know in the song "Give It Away Now," where the guy goes like, "Give it away, give it away, give it away now." You know that part. You know that guy.
No.
Well, anyway, it's not him. That's the singer.
Okay.
Anthony Kiedis.
But maybe he heard that and he was like, I've got a character.
That's right. Exactly.
Huh. Wow.
And for this next character, I'll be doing that one part of this Red Hot Chili Pepper song. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
That's basically what it sounds like.
Yeah, I
That's
do think
nuts.
he could be well, that's why we need Donnie in my band.
Yeah.
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 I would love to have that kid in my under my
Unleashed freak.
as an unleashed freak, and also I want to represent him.
As an agent?
That's a complicated relationship.
We're bandmates, but also I'm the manager.
That's a crazy power dynamic.
Wait, that's crazy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start a band where I'm also the manager.
So you make all the calls.
I make all the calls. I'm like, fucking bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna speak to you as your friend, but right now I'm gonna speak to you as your manager. Yeah, that's gonna be the. It's kind of. I'm gonna have to do a career pivot.
Cool.
Away from podcasting,
Away
comedy.
from podcasting and tech sales and running and.
You've already kind of pivoted away from tech sales.
Yeah.
No, but
that's the word on the street.
It's gonna pull me back in, folks. It's about to pull me back in. I think I see on the horizon.
Tech needs to be sold.
Tech always needs to be sold, folks.
That is
Someone's
until
gotta
we
do
get
it.
rid of tech.
Yep, and then wood will need to be sold. I'd be
Yes.
I'd be a great wood salesman. I'd say, hey, sell me this pen.
Could you sell wood to a beaver?
Wait, you would start by selling wood to people by asking them to sell you this pen?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the.
And that's why your mind is so brilliant.
and that's why I just have such a curious mind. Listeners, can we take a moment to admire how curious my mind is?
And it's a beautiful mind.
And it's a beautiful mind. This is our new acapella group that we're starting.
It's
Are
also-
you going to be the manager also?
Yep, I'm the manager. Yep,
Ugh, fine.
I'm also
Sign me on.
I'm also the tour bus driver, but I'm
You're like
always
Barbie.
I'm drunk.
And I'll be Flea.
Cool. I'll just be a regular performer
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
with a
yeah.
healthy work-life balance.
You can also be Donnie's cage double.
As in, you are sometimes the cage when the cage is busy.
Yeah.
So it's important work. Someone's got to do it.
He's got to do it.
I feel like I'm scatting more than doing Donnie. Skibidi-bop-bop.
Well, that's what made him the perfect casting for the role, because he's a musician.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need a musical spirit to
Yeah.
scat like that.
I don't have that.
But that scatting was beautiful.
That's
That
true.
was
I
good.
lied. I do have a musical spirit just for scatting. Something to consider.
Yeah.
Not to consider. I've noticed I keep getting distracted here by the Wikipedia page for the what's it called, the Wild Thornberries, because I keep seeing all the guest stars they had on, like the fact that the grandmother of the family is voiced by Betty White.
Whoa.
Oh wow, that's a pull.
That's a pull. I would say that's a pull. The recurring characters here. Something else caught my eye and then I lost it. Never mind. This show. Did anyone actually watch this show growing up?
Yeah.
I watched the movie and then I watched a few episodes, but I was so young. It's out the brain.
Yeah, I was not a religious watcher, but I did. But a stray episode here and there. I was more of like a Rugrats girl.
Oh, I love Rugrats. Ooh, Rugrats is great. Rugrats in Paris.
Paris?
Oui, oui.
Rugrats in Paris?
I
Yeah.
never saw those movies.
That's another
Oh.
sad montage with Chucky's mom.
Yeah, that one actually did get really sad.
Nickelodeon's like, what are they doing?
I think in the movies they just go sadder. They hit like a deep.
Well, because they know the parents are watching too. Like
Yeah.
the parents are in the theaters.
They're
Everyone's
trying to
there
cry.
watching it. Yeah.
But if I'm in that theater, I don't want to be sad. I just want to hear a nice.
That's what I'm paying the big bucks
That's
for.
what I'm paying the big bucks for. To show up to a theater alone, full of children, and just listen to Donnie go off.
Well, that was my issue with my experience with a Minecraft movie. There was no.
Oh, what? You didn't? A chicken jockey wasn't enough for you?
It could have been more.
You're right. That's my thing. That's my letterbox review of. Or no, that's just like me as a casting director. Like, can we hear chicken jockey and I just want to hear more. Just go
I'll be
bigger.
so real. I
Go
don't
bigger.
know. I didn't see the
You know what we're
Minecraft
talking
movie. I don't know Chicken Jockey.
Have you seen? There's this scene where Jack Black just yells "chicken jockey,"
And
it's,
Huh.
it's
Gen Alpha went fucking insane for it.
yeah,
They
and
went.
Oh.
It stole the nation's heart.
Okay. When you said Gen Alpha, I thought that my brain didn't work, and I thought that you were referring to a person like Jennifer Alpha.
Oh yeah,
Wait, that's a great character.
Gen Alpha is a great
drag
character.
name. It's taken. It's mine.
That would be
Sorry.
so good. That's actually sick. You
and
should.
then it clicked. You meant a whole group of people. Damn, Gen Alpha. Okay.
Gen Alpha, the children that are about right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're on the streets, though they really shouldn't be. They should be at
Get
home doing
inside.
homework.
Yes.
They need to get their meta glasses on. They need to take their supplements. And they need to do that damn homework.
That's my issue with kids these days. It's like, oh, it's summer vacation. I don't give a shit. Do
Get
your
inside.
homework.
Do your
Get in
homework.
there. I'm
Ugh.
gonna give you homework. I'm also a teacher right now, so that's why.
You are for real?
Yeah, I'm teaching at a
Whoa.
summer camp. It's a
Oh,
yeah, it's so
fun.
fun. I actually was plugging this podcast. We did Rosebud Thorn. You know Rosebud
I
Thorn?
love Rosebud Thorn.
Oh my god, I love Rosebud Thorn. And this was my bud today, and they were like, "You have a podcast?"
Aww. Wait,
Yeah,
I have so many
podcast.
questions. I love camp.
Yeah.
What kind of camp is it? What are you teaching?
So,
How old are the kids?
Comedy day camp. It's from noon to 4. It's a Gotham comedy club. Kids are like 10 to 15, and
Cute.
I teach sketch and improv.
That's so cute.
It is the best. I love it.
Damn, I want to work there.
Yeah, it's a chill gig before tech sales sweeps me off my feet, and I'm seduced by tech sales once again.
You're romanced.
Oh gosh, to be romanced by by Sales Loft.
Speaking of being romanced by technology.
Yeah.
Oh, could there be 2 topics?
The random topic generator is making a play at seduction right here.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. I've got our topics here, and one of them is brand new. Brand new.
The topic is brand
Wait,
new.
we should shout out every time we do.
Yes,
we should shout
absolutely.
out. Okay, I love it. Love it.
All right.
This is a new segment.
Great.
Okay. So Alex, you're going to be arguing in favor of an occupation.
Okay.
Jack,
Mm-hmm.
with an original topic by Duck Almighty.
Mhm.
A thing you rarely interact with.
A thing I rarely interact with.
You'll have to argue in favor of a thing you rarely interact with.
Okay, I've got mine.
Hmm.
All right,
I can start, and the way we do it, Alex, is like we do a little opening statement, however long as you want, and like that's when we can't interrupt each other.
Okay.
Then we sort of open the floor and we just debate back and forth, whatever, just talk
Okay.
about it. Matt maybe ask the questions, whatever he wants, and then we do like a closing statement, and then Matt decides who wins.
Okay.
But if you have your occupation, you can go first. Or if you want to think I can go first, I've got something that I
Yeah,
rarely interact
hit
with.
it.
Okay.
Hit it.
Something that I rarely interact with that I think is better than any occupation is a near-death experience.
Wow.
I think when you are like about to die and fear is full in your body, you sort of enter a primal focus-like state, something that we don't often get into lately, that we've lost through modernity and technology. And an occupation is something you do so often, it just numbs your mind. But a near-death experience, it makes you so grateful for everything you have. And I yield my time, and I challenge any occupation to hold a candle to a near-death experience.
The occupation that I'm going to be arguing for today are DMV employees. I don't know if that's quite considered an occupation.
It totally is.
Okay.
It's an occupation.
DMV employees are critical to maintaining, I think, the ego of every American citizen in the United States. Because when you walk into a DMV and you interact with one of those employees, you are humbled and brought down to earth, almost in a way that could not quite similar to a near-death experience, but almost makes you like want to have one, because those people know how to make you miserable in a way that I feel like they need to take classes for, and in a way that I really respect, where it's like, you know how to make me want to jump off a bridge, and that doesn't happen often. I've got a strong will to live usually, but not in the DMV. Case closed.
All right.
The floor is open.
The DMV, working at the DMV is terrible. I would hate that occupation. You're in the most depressing place on earth. I would rather be 2 feet from a tiger about to eat me. And maybe he maims me a bit and then just gets bored because he notices that I don't have any nutrients and I'm kind of a weak target. And then I might
You're
be
like stringy.
like a sick animal, kind of stringy. I think that might make him sick, but gets grossed out by me. And then the tiger leaves, but I'm like on the brink of death. And I'd much rather be there than in the DMV.
See, I think that's where you get it wrong. Being a patron of the DMV does suck. Working at the DMV is the most power anybody can have, and you don't know how your day is going to go. Are you going to deny someone their name change because they got married? Are you going to send someone home that drove 40 minutes away because they forgot that one extra point of identification when they were trying to renew their license? Like, anything could happen, and it's all in your hands. And I feel like you could also make it up, and no one would contest it because it's like, you're a DMV employee,
See, I think if like every time I go to a DMV, the employees seem miserable though. They seem like they're having a really bad time. And not a bad time where you're full of terror and screaming and about to meet God and your life flashes before your eyes and you're really grateful. But the type of soul crushing malaise that fills someone who's just their soul and their spirit has been taken out of them. When you're at a near-death experience, you are completely revitalized. Your will to live is totally refilled and rejuvenated, and you've got a pep in your step. If you're working at the DMV, you're the only pep in your step is a Pepto-Bismol.
That's a good try. You know what? I'm gonna share a personal story of a near-death experience that I'm sure many viewers have also had, which is when you're in the ocean and you're playing in the waves, mostly when you're a kid. It hasn't happened since I've been an adult, and the wave knocks you over and you're like getting churned like you're in a washing machine. You don't know which way is up. You don't know which way is down. Your bathing suit's falling up. There's water up your nose. And you feel like you're going to die. You're like, where am I? What's going on? I'm about to die. I'm 7 and I'm at the Jersey Shore for me personally. And I don't have a pep in my step after that. After that, I say, I'm scared of the ocean and I need to go lay down. Versus you're working at the DMV. No one is challenging you and your authority and you're sitting down the whole time. There's no threats. All there is pure unadulterated power and maybe a uniform that fits wrong. I feel like that's the worst part of the DMV.
No, it is. No, there's no power. It's just pure inefficient bureaucracy. And I think that your near-death experience speaks more to your lack of will and tenacity, being afraid of the ocean, than the average near-death experience. Like, if a tiger maimed me and then was grossed out by my body and decided not to eat me because he thinks I'm a sick animal, I would probably become a cyborg and go kill the tiger. I would not be afraid of tigers. I would probably kill the tiger, and then like create an animatronic. I would make it an animatron that I can crawl inside,
Whoa.
and then I would gain the trust of the other tigers. And when you think I'd kill the other tigers, I wouldn't. I would actually become homies with them, and then I would reveal that I'm a human. They'd be like, "What the fuck, man? You've been lying to us." And I'm like, yes, I've been lying to you, but like. Now there's something real between us. Like, we're actually friends. Like, you're the closest people I've ever had. And then they maim me, but don't eat me because I'm like gross and sickly because I've been in the tiger suit.
Because you're still gross and sick.
I'm still gross and sickly.
That never changed.
But I'm also metal.
But you're also metal.
Yeah.
I feel like you're doing a lot of theorizing, and like the core fault of your argument is that you've never had a near-death experience. And like you're like, oh, if I almost got eaten by a tiger, I'd crawl inside its body and make a cyborg, blah blah blah. But it's like, you don't know that. I know what happened to me when I know this. I'm talking about near-death experiences now. I know what happened to me when I got tumbled in those waves, and I didn't go and make a cyborg out of the ocean. All I wanted to do was hug my mom and cry.
I choked on a mozzarella stick and nearly met God.
Who hasn't? Get over it.
Well, I still love mozzarella sticks, and I'm completely grateful for it. And I now feel like I know what the sublime feels like.
Do you know what it's like to give someone a little 16-year-old, 15-year-old, depending on what state you're in, that little piece of plastic, bestowing on them their card for freedom and a symbol of adulthood? There's nothing more joyous and probably fulfilling than that. Not even potentially reclaiming your gift on life after almost choking on a mozzarella stick. Dare I say.
Whoa.
Dare all you like. DMV sucks. It's boring. Those employees, people, no one wants to work at the DMV. It's the worst job ever. It's the worst occupation.
Mm-mm.
You get struck by lightning, you get superpowers.
See, now you're just. I think you're making stuff
Look,
up.
I'm theorizing, but you've never worked at the DMV, so
That's
we're
true.
doing a lot of theorizing here,
That's
and
true.
I think I'm within my bounds.
Okay, that's fair. That's
I think
fair.
I'm in bounds, Coach.
What I
What do you
will
think?
say,
You're in bounce.
I am in bounds.
The other magic of the DMV, I think, of working at the DMV is there's an incredible power dynamic, and I think it has you have the potential to choose who you like to, and that is a rare gift to bestow on someone as well. When you're grouchy and you're treating everyone mean and you're sending everyone home because they're missing their 5 points of identification, blah 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 blah. Everyone's coming in for their real ID. Don't forget to get it. The deadline might have passed. I don't know. And then you see a sweet old lady, or perhaps a pimply 15-year-old, and you go, I'm gonna treat that person with kindness. It turns their whole day around. They feel special because a grouchy old DMV employee chose them and made them feel special. I feel like the only person who could do that is like Elmo and Miss Rachel.
So you're advocating for toying with people's emotions to gain
Yeah.
satisfaction and power.
Yeah.
Sounds very noble.
Okay.
I would fall on my sword.
Let's hear some closing statements.
Who do you want to hear from first?
Let's hear from Alex first.
Okay. I will say that DMV employees are crucial, like I said, to our society, and the ups and downs of self-esteem, of dealing with bureaucracy. It is a reminder that we are all human. Those DMV employees are doing us a service by looking us in our souls and saying, you don't matter. You don't have enough identification on you. And that is a level of power that I don't have as someone who sits behind my computer all day. I don't get to tell someone that they got to go drive an hour and a half home because they forgot their paper trail. And you know what? Almost dying is like, sure, whatever. But we're all going to really die one day. And I don't want to know about that. I want to go to the DMV and talk to someone. Rest my case.
Okay. The DMV, that job, working there, that can be done on a computer. Everyone dreads going there. It's a terrible occupation. It sucks the souls out of thousands of DMV employees. I don't like playing games with power or with emotions. And I think when you're about to die, then, like, literally, you could die and your life could be over. And instead, you get to take more breaths and you get to vibe and you get to continue on living and experiencing and feeling. It could all be over. And the first thing you're going to do after not dying, first thing you're going to do is try to avoid the DMV. You do not want to go there with the remainder of your precious life, your precious moments. And with that, I yield my time.
Wow. Well, good stuff from both of you. Jack gave some pretty compelling arguments. However,
Whoa.
Oh my God, what?
Save for the detail of being 7 years old, Alex, your story about getting knocked down by a big wave on the Jersey Shore happens to me 1 week ago.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it really did, and it hurt.
Yeah.
And I got
I'm
swept
so
up under the
sorry.
wave, and it was a little
Did
scary.
your bathing suit fall off?
Little.
That sucks.
It was in Jersey as well. No?
Where in
was
Jersey?
literally-
What town?
Cape May.
Whoa, south.
Oh, yes. The southern
Exit
tip.
0.
That's right.
Whoa. I'm sorry about your bathing suit and your sand. I'm sure
The
there's sand
sa-
all up in your butt.
You
Oh.
don't even...
It's
Yeah.
been all over the apartment. We're still finding it.
Wait, I'm so it really is so terrifying.
It was awful, and I think I just really related. I really related to the
Even
story.
though that is really about near death experiences.
Yeah,
well,
but
just
what
the horror of it and the lack of
yeah. It felt real to me, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is the DMV. I was just like, I get it.
You'd rather be at the DMV than almost dying in the ocean.
Absolutely so.
Yeah.
I was truly knocked around just 1 week ago in the Jersey Shore.
Were you body surfing? What was happening? Give me the context.
No, I was just standing too far in, and I was sort of not really paying attention as this big wave come up, and I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. Let me sort of kind of half dive into it, and instead I got my shit rocked.
Shit. It's so scary. You're like, where am I? What's happening? Like, oh my God, terrifying.
The wind was like knocked out of
Yeah.
me. It was, yeah.
Water is powerful. Oh my
Really
God.
powerful.
I could talk about water.
Oh, seriously?
I won't, but I could.
You could. Look,
The
anything
power
can
of
happen on
water.
this podcast.
Yeah,
We can
true.
get you talking about water.
We could have with the
It's
power
like
of water.
everybody's like, ooh, water, but it's like, no, that's serious.
No, it is serious. You said you just went rafting recently?
I did. I went whitewater rafting in Idaho, and it was. I was also very scared, but it wasn't near death. But I was scared because
Do you
you're
know-
like, shit.
You know the
That's
class
scary.
of the rapids?
It was 3 and 4, but it was
Ooh.
like Idaho has the longest. I'm going to talk about water right now. Idaho
Go for
has
it.
the longest continuous rapids, like I think in the world. So it's like one of
Really?
the rafting capitals of the world.
What makes rapids? Like what is that?
Great question. Oh my God. And I learned about this recently because I
Whoa.
also went whitewater rafting in Tennessee
Wow.
over 4th of July weekend. Patriot.
Is that what makes it? Is that what makes it white water? Is that it's rapids?
Yes, when the water is white, you know, when it's like when you have a wave and the wave crashes and
I
there's white
see.
water, like that water is white, aka white water. But basically, there are all these like rocks and stuff and like debris in a river. And as the river gets more narrow and there's more like volume of water going through, the water like goes in like all these channels and it's like, and it creates the rapids.
I see. Hence rapids.
Don't fact check me, but I think that's
No.
how it happens.
My question with
Sounds right.
water is where? So do all rivers empty out into the ocean? Yeah, right? Or do some of them go in? No, they all go out.
No, they all famously go
They
out.
all famously go. That's what
They
rivers.
go out, but I don't. But then they start in, which is an odd thing to me.
They start
They
in because of the
start
water
in?
cycle. I was actually reading about this. I'm pretty
Wait,
sure.
what do you mean?
Well, all the rivers start inland and then flow out. So where's where's the source of all the rivers?
Yeah.
Just the water
Mm.
cycle, right? Like rain and
Yeah.
lakes.
Or like a big lake, yeah.
big lake. They're
Big
great.
lake.
Maybe
The great,
a great
a great
lake.
The
The
Great,
Great
Lakes.
Lakes are huge.
I'm going tomorrow to Chicago.
Whoa.
Are you going to witness the mouth of the St. Lawrence River?
I probably will. And
Are you gonna take a dip in Lake Michigan?
I'm gonna take. I think so. I believe I'll take a dip.
Whoa.
Are you going to get a kiss again in Lake Michigan?
You know what?
Get a kiss again in Lake
What's
Michigan?
a kiss again?
Oh, that's I'm imagining like a postcard that's like get a kiss again in Lake Michigan.
Oh, you should be a postcard writer.
Thank you.
That's a great idea.
Kiss again in Lake Michigan.
So are you
Okay.
gonna get a kiss again?
Kiss again, Lake Michigan.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Miranda, he's here.
Lin-Manuel
I know,
Miranda.
yeah,
He just got a wax figure from Madame Tussauds.
Oh, I saw that in some story.
And it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm impressed that the actually no wait, what am I talking about? I think is the technology gotten better? Like, what's up? Like, they need to start looking so good. It's 2025.
Wait, you don't think? Have you seen his? His looks so good.
I thought his looked pretty good, but I've
You see
seen
this
some.
Dua Lipa one? Dua Lipa one's impressive.
Well, she's like so. I feel like she
already looks like a wax figure.
Yeah, so it's easy. She doesn't have any like imperfections.
What are you saying about Dua?
She's perfect. I'm saying she's perfect, and it's easy to make a wax statue of her because if it looks perfect, it looks just like her. I love you, Dua. Also, put her in the shout out to my mom, my dad.
Dude, if you're listening, we want your wax figurine in this podcast.
Yeah, get her in. What would she say? She'd have so many ideas.
The wax figurine.
I
The wax
got
figurine.
noodles, I got 'em. Yeah, that's what she'd say. Big throwback. I
That's sick.
Is that early Dua? Is that mid Dua?
think that was like her first hit. And then all the
I would not have been able to identify that as
in
Dua.
the phone. Yeah,
I don't really know her music well. I just know her for her famous wax figurine.
She,
as you should.
I'm trying to remember. She had that one
She has a
song that was
lot
like
of
80s,
songs.
sort of an 80s pastiche thing. I'm forgetting what it was.
She has a lot of songs that I don't know the names of because they're all sort of like dance pop vibe that don't mean any. That they're all sort of like the same.
Yeah.
Love you, Dua.
Dude, we love you. You're so fucking good. You're a generational talent.
We
think you're
love
the
your wax
goat.
figure.
We love you so much. And your wax figure. Ooh.
I gotta look at it actually.
But
Can I look at it right now? Am I allowed to go on my phone?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's all right, yeah.
Okay, I'm
We're
gonna
gonna do a quick
live react.
break to look at
but
the.
you got to share it with the camera on
Oh, yeah,
Jack's
you
head.
gotta yeah. Once you look it up, please put it into the GoPro camera so
Got it. Okay,
the
Dua
folks at home can enjoy Madame Tussauds' finest.
wax figure. Here we go. Whoa.
I don't trust Madame Tussauds. Like
Who
I
is
do.
that?
I
She's
think
like a
she's planning
charlatan,
something.
yeah.
I think she's planning something big with all of these wax
It's pretty
figurines.
good.
Whoa, that is pretty good. I wonder if that's the viewer can see. No, I want to see Dua.
The Jimmy
It looks
Fallon-
just
So
like
funny.
her.
The Jimmy
Does
Fallon
it?
figurine, the James Fallon
the
figurine
James Fallon one's
was,
good.
was the first straw. And that's what let me know that she had something planned.
Yeah, she's kind of.
Wait, what do you? That Madame Tussauds had something planned?
Man, I think
Madame
she's up,
Tussauds.
or she's up to something.
I think she's up to something.
Wait, in say more. In what way?
Well, I think any kind of person who wants to have a wax figurine of every celebrity, something's fishy.
Yeah, these are definitely like
Kinda-
stand-ins, faux celebs. I think we're seeing body doubles
Yeah,
in
I
real
think,
time, and they're being disguised in plain sight as wax figurines at some sort of, dare I say, museum.
maybe you can ask Madame to do one for Donny for Wild Thornberries.
Oh my god!
And then you won't need to hire me to be the cage stand-in. You can just get the wax figure.
Oh my gosh, that's great. We don't have to pay the figurine. That's great.
It's just a figurine.
Cutting costs.
Looking for ways to avoid paying people. It's like, we replace them all with wax figurines. That's it. I, as an employer myself, I find that AI isn't the way to take away jobs. It's wax figurines.
It's wax figures.
it's wax-
Get back to our roots of craftsmanship.
I know, seriously. It's not AI. It's whack figurines with.
They are wax figurines.
Dang, that a whack figurine. No, it's wax figurines that have walkie talkies, and then I do all the voices for them. But this is like how I'm in a franchise, like 10 different McDonald's, and then I'm in my control center, like. And I'm
And
like,
then you have to do Dua Lipa. You have to put on your best
Yeah.
Albanian voice.
That's pretty hard.
oh, that would be sick doing all the voices as well.
But you can only do one voice. It's all Donny. So it's Dua Lipa going,
It's like, oh, Dua Lipa, you're so talented.
we love that song. She's so hot and she knows how to sing.
I love that song of hers. Like, give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Well, I was gonna say, speaking of hot topics, I've got two that the generator bestowed upon me.
Whoa.
I looked at them and then I memorized them, so I don't even need to have
Smart.
the camera. Yeah. Matt, you are going to be debating in favor of an insect of your choice.
Ooh.
And Alex, a musical instrument
Ooh.
of your choice. How apropos. How Dua Lipa.
I got mine.
All right, let's hear it.
I think when we discuss the late, great Jesus Christ,
Whoa.
Yes.
we focus on as sort of indicative of his broader abilities as a miracle man. We mention, of course, that he walked on water.
Mm.
You know what? My insect's got a few legs up on that Jesus Christ, because this thing strides on water. I'm talking about the water strider.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And it's better than Jesus, and I'm gonna yield my time for now.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. Actually, Matt, can I reopen this? Because I do want to look up the water strider.
Yes.
He's the guy with like the 4 legs. He's going like this.
That's what I
and
thought.
he's like
Okay,
crawling on the water.
I think I
I'm
know.
pretty sure that's it. But if it isn't, whatever. Big fan of the water strider. As I mentioned pre-recording, I work in wildlife conservation, so love all animals. But if I had to choose between the water strider and a saxophone, it would be a saxophone. I'm starting my case statement right now, if you can't tell. The saxophone is the sex. And listen, I don't have. It could be alto, it could be bass, it could be tenor, whatever. Saxophone is the sexiest instrument in the world, and the water strider, first of all, lacks sex appeal. Is and that's first and foremost. And obviously it's like important for ecosystems, and ecosystems might collapse if it's gone, but like worldwide culture I think would not be the same and would be far worse minus saxophones around the world. They're curvy and I love them for that. I yield my time.
The floor is open.
How can you say water striders lack sex appeal? How do we keep getting water striders if not for the sex appeal of water striders?
Listen, if you interview a water strider who's about to go have sex with another water strider, I don't even know how they do it. I doubt it's like, oh, I need her like that. It's like they're doing it because it's like, that's what their little insect brain is like, go lay eggs, fertilize eggs, die. That's their whole thing. They lay eggs, they fertilize eggs, they die, they stride, and that's it. A saxophone,
They do stride.
A saxophone is around forever. Lest you leave it out to rust in the rain, that thing's permanent. And I don't know if anyone's had sex with a saxophone. I'm sure someone has, but that's pure mammalian like thought processes. No insect brain at work.
You just said a lot there that I want to unpack.
Sure.
I think primarily the saxophones are forever when they're such a new invention. They were invented like the 1700s, 1800s.
Ugh.
They're new. If it rusts up, I'm sure you can't play it that well.
I said lest you leave it out in the rain to rust.
Lest you leave it out.
Lest you leave it out in the rain.
Well, great thing about water striders is that if you leave them out in the rain, they'll just stride on it.
Okay, what if you leave them out in the hot sun where there's no water around? I feel like they'll crisp up like a kale chip in an air fryer.
Granted.
What'll happen if you leave a saxophone out in the sun? It'll get hot.
Yeah, it'll get hot and you can't play it.
Yeah, but it's like, ow, that's so hot.
In like a sexy way.
Yes, it's like, ooh.
I guess the way I and other water striders feel about water striders is similar to how you might feel about a saxophone.
Sure.
The way they stride. Ooh, the way they're like.
Okay, so you're admitting you're attracted to water striders.
Sure.
He admitted.
He admitted it. Well,
yeah.
Listen.
It's a big moment for the pod.
It's hard to debate when it comes to attraction because you know, but that's fact and feeling. They don't jive. But what I will say is, water strider does one thing: it lives, it dies, it strides. Like I said, the saxophone can play like, dare I say, 1,000 notes.
I'm sure it's not 1,000. And let's say
who's counting?
The way water striders move is that they take anything in stride. They take it all in stride. Whereas saxophones are rigid. You try to bend one up, you can't do it.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can't bend metal, but you know what you can bend? You can bend the keys. Saxophone's all about improvising. Water striders they couldn't yes and if they tried because they, first of all, can't talk, but also can't think. Saxophones open up a world of creativity and creation that you couldn't even imagine.
They open up a world of horrible, ghastly noises.
Ghastly noises?
Ghastly noises.
Sorry, I'm yelling.
Honk, squeak.
What do you think this is, a sound effect machine? What sound does a water strider make, huh? Something like that?
A little bit like that.
Boring.
But I would say it's that followed by like a, oh yeah.
I actually have a quick question as moderator. It's an important kill bang marry. Water strider.
You kept it kind of PG-13
yeah,
there.
what's up with that?
I've been teaching all day. What's it called?
Wait, but you're still saying bang?
You're still saying bang in front of these children, in front of these impressionable minds?
The kids know that bang means fuck.
No, when I say bang in class, it's only referring to firearms. This is a school.
Bang.
I'm jesting. So Water Strider, Wax, Dua, and Donny.
Whoa.
Well, I'm killing Donny.
How?
He's a freak. I'm killing him with the saxophone.
I guess you could give him the sax. He'd be hard to kill though. He'd put up a fight. That'd be a near-death experience.
Yeah. He's. I feel like he's got nails, like long.
I
You know when
think
men do either of you have long nails? I don't want to insult anyone. Okay, but you know when men have long nails and it's like gross.
Yeah.
I feel like Donnie's got that
because they don't clean under there.
and it's just like ew. Stop it, Donnie's. I feel like he'd claw your eyes out.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill water striders because I do think we need as many insects as possible. Moment of seriousness for insects in the world.
Yeah, seriousness for insects. We need as many in the world.
So I guess I'd fuck them because I want to get it. I want to get it over with once and then like put it behind me, and be like, okay.
Well, when it's something so sexy, it's hard to you want to do a one and done, so you're not tempted so often. It's too indulgent of a sexual experience.
But I don't know. I don't really want to marry Donnie, but I don't want to kill him either. He's a kid.
I don't want to marry Donnie. No one wants to marry Donnie.
I don't want to kill him. He's a child. I can't fuck him either. Okay, I have to kill him because
you do.
It's the most ethical thing to do to a child.
But also, he would put up a good fight, and I think it wouldn't feel like killing a child. It'd feel like
killing an animal.
Killing a monster, honestly, is what I was going to say.
Poor Donnie.
Poor Donnie. Poor me. He's got nails.
I would kill him, and I would do, honestly, the same thing as you, but for different reasons. I would fuck the water strider.
Obviously.
I would
and then you'd marry Dua, wax Dua.
Yeah.
What a hollow life, though.
For Dua, I'm not doing shit. She's the breadwinner.
That's true. Also has to stand.
And then I would say by your side, like,
look at my wife.
Look at my wife. I would say my wife. Then, whereas the water strider, that is just to sort of get it out of my system, see what it's like.
Yeah, you gotta know.
I gotta know. And then look, if it's really all that, then you can divorce wax sculpture Dua Lipa.
True. That's true. I'm sure she wouldn't mind if you played a little outside the bounds of marriage.
I would hope not. She's a wax figure.
Outside the bounds of wax. All right, we can
put her in the hot sun next to the saxophone. She'll melt.
Who would deteriorate first, the sax or Dua?
I think Dua.
Yeah, oh my god, she's made of literal wax.
But is this wax is it normal wax or is it like some like do you think that Dua was made in a machine and like all these
totally made in a machine?
I think they look like they're machine made. That's what fucks me up.
I've watched processing. Okay, so here's my fun fact. Growing up in suburban New Jersey, close to New York, I went to Madame Tussauds more than 3 times in my childhood. So
wow.
I was in the cult, and I got out, thankfully. But they have a lot of information about their whole process in the museum, and it's like really creepy. They got like the little eyeballs, and they like paint the eyeballs, and they're like they like do the eyeball measurements. It's like it sort of is like, I feel like it's a few steps removed from something scary.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a serial killer, that could be like a fun way to like take your mind off the urge of killing people.
Like one by one, they like stitch every hair in individually onto like the wig. It's like it's very like Buffalo Bill energy from Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, there's also
it puts the wax on.
It does.
Takes the wax off.
Silence of the Lambs and Karate Kid.
Yeah. There's like a horror movies called House of Wax.
Yes, there is.
I think that's the basic idea. That whole thing's creepy.
That the house is made of wax.
Yeah, I mean we're not arguing about the House of Wax. We both agree it's creepy. There's something wrong with it.
Yeah. Let's resume the floor is back open.
Saxophone is a hard, ghastly noise.
No, oh my god. I think you might have to go to a doctor.
Me?
Yeah.
The water strider fucker? You really think I need to go to a doctor?
I think you need to go to an audiologist like yesterday. Because if an audiologist to get your friggin' ears checked and also your brain, because it might be a processing issue in your brain.
Wow.
If you're hearing that smooth, velvety, like syrupy saxophone and hearing like honk honk honk, you're broken. Your brain's broken. Sorry, and I'm not gonna judge you for wanting to have sex with an insect. You do what you want, but I am gonna judge you for having ear problems.
Talking about smooth and syrupy, how about the motion of a water strider across the water? The ripples it leaves behind, it's so satisfying. To be so for real, it is so satisfying. And the saxophone, I think when they invented it, they thought, oh, yippee, an instrument that can do all sorts of crazy noises. And let me tell you, noises it does, a lot of the time it sounds like a human shrieking. A lot of the time it sounds like someone shrieking their ears off. Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, I think you're wrong. I don't know what else. I don't know how else to tell you that. Listen, I respect the water strider. That's the most important thing. I don't want anyone to get it twisted. I don't want anybody putting words in my mouth that I'm disrespecting the water strider. The saxophone, when you look at that big hole, the big hole in the front of it, it makes you want to put your hand in there like a big sock puppet. And I know that you want to do that with water striders too, because you're a freak and I respect you for it as well.
Somebody leash me.
But like all those little tabs, it's like being a kid in an elevator and you want to push all the buttons that stop on all the floors, except you push each button, it makes a beautiful sound and you're not in an elevator.
Well, it makes a noise you call beautiful if and only if you have perfect embouchure.
Say that word again.
Embouchure?
What is that? Do you know what that? Fact checker?
I'm gonna
Spell it, please.
I've been locked out of the laptop, but I
E.
trust you know
Spell
what
it and
embouchure means.
spell it and define it for me and the viewers.
Oh, this is a tough word. Let's try it. E-M-B.
Embouchure?
E-M-B.
And what does that mean?
O-U-C-H-R-E.
What? Okay, forget about the spelling. What does that mean?
It means
Like
the particular way you have to
placement?
hold your mouth to do like air instruments and
Ugh.
wind instruments and such. It's a very particular way one must do it. The embouchure.
You
if
don't
I'm
think that
pronouncing
water
word right.
striders have to be like using their bodies in a certain way to make sure they don't flop through the water?
They have to. They do, and that's what makes them amazing.
And that's what makes saxophone players amazing too, because they got the right embouchure.
Matt, do you want to try to spell it? Or like
I already did.
okay, here's how it's actually
It's
spelled.
French.
EMBOUCHURE.
Ah, I missed the U.
Oh, yeah, there's a U in there.
Okay, kind of close.
What I will concede is that being a water strider and being a saxophone player both require skill, and I think it also to appreciate it requires a certain je ne sais quoi of understanding the peculiarities of life, and that's what I'll say.
I think we should go into closing statements.
All right. Who do you want to hear from?
I'm gonna hear from Alex first.
Sure, the saxophone might be a recent invention in the last 100 years, but so is America. So are waffles. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater just because the saxophone is new that it doesn't have value. And sure, water striders might have been around for a few millions of years, and I could make the same argument that they've in the grand scheme of the history of the earth that they're new too. Saxophone is a multi-sensory experience. When you're playing it, you got touch, you're touching it, you got taste, your tongue's on the reed, and it's wet and it's sloppy, or it's dry if it's new. You're hearing it, and you're also seeing it, because if you're able to, you're seeing it as well. Water striders, I don't know what it's like to be that. I don't know what it's like to be with one, sorry. And while I have great respect for them, I don't think they add as much to the cultural fabric of the world, of the human experience, as a saxophone does.
Matt.
Water striders. I'll go back to my opening statement. Water striders are the Jesus Christ of the animal kingdom, and they are my Lord and Savior, as far as I'm concerned. Broadly and sexually, they're perfect. They skitter atop the water. No one else can do that. That makes them kind of perfect. It's very satisfying to watch. This saxophone, it's an ungodly invention. It's twisted, mangled metal, hard to the touch, rusts with great ease. You squeak and honk your way through it, unless you're like an amazing saxophonist. Everyone else sucks at it. It's like squeak, honk. Where's the accessibility? Water striders are accessible to all at a pond near you. Coming to a pond near you, water striders. Saxophones. They've been around. They're so new in the grand scheme of things, and yet they're already such old news. We have better instruments, such better instruments that produce such better noises, such as the synthesizer and the electric triangle and such. It gets so much better than the saxophone. And I yield my time.
Well done, you two. Very strong debates from both sides. Look, I think Matt made a grave error. I think the Jesus Christ of the animal kingdom is probably the Jesus Christ lizard.
Is that a real lizard?
Yeah,
I thought of it.
I
thought of it too.
Yeah,
It's literally come up on this podcast.
yeah. It's why I was
Why
reminded.
is he Jesus Christ?
You can also run on water.
I feel like there's also a bird that can run on water too.
Yeah, and there's a man who
Sorry.
can do it, but he died for our sins.
Not mine. I'm Jewish. Sorry.
Yeah, I actually have a question for both of the Jews in the room. Why'd you kill him?
Ooh. Mostly because he couldn't play the saxophone. I was like, that's fucked up.
I was sort of hoping he'd be a water strider. I heard talk of a guy who walks on water, and I'm like, is it a
that
bug?
a water strider?
Is it a bug? And I was like, just some fucking guy, kill his
Gotta
ass.
kill him.
Kill his
I actually unleashed Donny on him. I made Donny do the dirty work because he's
I know.
nuts.
Donnie's crazy. We
Donnie
unleashed
gave it
Donnie.
away
Yeah.
now.
Well, so yeah, even though it is a foul, gaseous instrument, I will give it to the saxophone.
Literally, you guys go to a jazz club.
I
And
couldn't. It's too disgusting and ungodly. No, I'd gladly go to a jazz club.
I wouldn't. I would never do such a thing.
I'd smoke a jazz cigarette and I'd go in the
what's
jazz
a jazz
club.
cigarette?
I think it's just weed.
I think it's just what weed is.
Wait, really?
You ever heard that expression?
No.
Jazz cigarette.
Yeah.
It's
No,
from like
I've-
the 50s or something.
That's
Fucking
rad.
cigarette.
Yeah.
Damn.
Matt, how are we on time?
I think we've done an amazing podcast, folks.
Wow.
Heck to the yes. Woohoo!
I know what I'm doing after this.
Going
Smoking
to
a
your
jazz
show?
cigarette.
No one's gonna know.
It's
just
Madame
just-
Tussauds.
it's just for me to know and for Madame Tussauds. I'm gonna find her.
I'm also know what I'm gonna do after this. No one's gonna know. Let's just say there's gonna be a lot of wax involved.
And he's in Chicago.
And I'm gonna be in Chicago. I'm gonna get a
He's gonna get his kiss again.
Kiss again in Michigan, like Michigan.
Yes.
well, before we say goodbyes, Alex, we have a question for you. A special
Yes,
question.
yes.
Yeah.
What's a topic you would like to join the
The topic generator.
topic generator?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Something you think someone could truly,
Yeah.
Someone I think someone could truly
you know.
The
go
one-
in on.
I forget what the last. Well, so we have the something that you don't interact with a lot.
Mhm.
Yep, and there've been some others that are written down, but
Yeah.
some new additions.
Yeah.
Ugh, I really want to say religion, but I feel like that's so bad.
do
Can't
we have
that.
religion on it?
I feel like that's so dicey.
maybe we don't have that because
Maybe for good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
what is the
add
best
that.
religion?
I'm thinking like material. We were talking about like wood today, and it's like we got wood, you got lucite, you've got concrete, you've got foam, you've got rubber. Like
It's only
there's-
5 of them.
and there are so many more. I imagine
got
tile.
marble, you've got
Whoa.
granite, you've got
Yeah.
mosaic, you got lapis, you've got
Yeah,
turquoise,
Diamond.
you got gold.
but is material too broad? I'm not
No,
sure.
no, I like
Ten.
I like
I
that.
like-
I like that as broad because
Okay.
then it can be it's up for interpretation.
Sure. It could. Yeah, it could be polyester. Who knows?
Yeah. And then also this episode is going to drop
Sometime in early September.
sometime in early September. So
Whoa.
anything you like to plug in general, perhaps?
Early September. Happy Rosh Hashanah.
Happy Rosh
Happy
Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah, folks.
Happy New Year.
Enjoy. You're gonna hear the shofar, which is sort of like a Jewish saxophone.
Yes.
Yeah. As do you know what year it's about to turn?
57, 80 something.
Yeah.
I think.
Happy 5780 something.
Wait, I'm gonna
folks.
fact check.
Yeah,
It doesn't
let's get-
matter,
we
but
need
I'm
the facts
curious.
on that.
Can you believe that water striders are 57, 80 something years old?
Yeah.
Because that's when the world was made. Wait, the Googling's gonna take a second.
What
Jewish
year is it Jewishly?
year. 57. The current year is 5785. Good year for those glasses if you're making the New Year's glasses, which means we're entering 5786.
5786.
Wait.
5786 is going to be my year.
Wait, sorry. I think I just wait. Oh,
my
God.
God,
I'm getting
holy
I'm
shit.
getting AI slop on the Jewish calendar.
Oh no. Well, it's like
Uh,
57,086, right? It's like it's older. Or no.
No, it's just the 4. It's just the 4
Ah,
numbers.
The big digis.
My Jewish AI assistant.
My Jewish AI assistant is saying like crazy stuff, but I'm pretty sure we're entering 5786.
Okay.
5786.
Yeah.
Yes, and let us know in the comments your favorite year so far in the Jewish calendar.
There have been so many good ones,
So many good-
5786 of them,
Yeah.
and
Sweet.
many more.
Folks. we're
My
so
favorite
back.
one was whichever year we killed Jesus.
Yeah, huge. Big year for Donnie.
Oh, huge year for Donnie.
It was
Holy
his
shit.
bar mitzvah.
Well, that's when he drank the blood of Christ.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And the body. He drank the blood.
He slurped him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Slurped him through a saxophone like a big funny straw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great way to consume a person.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we hope you have some good consumption ahead in your life.
Yeah.
We will
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year. We'll see you in 87.
See you 86.
Oh, 86?
86.
No, I'm going.
Oh.
No. That was not a mistake because in 86, I'm gonna go off the grid and I'm gonna like really reinvent myself. I'll see you in 87. I'm gonna be a whole new person.
Whoa.
All
This is my
right.
year to lock in. It's my winter arc.
All right, and we'll come back next time with a completely different host and probably a completely different format.
Yeah.
And then Jack will return in
5787.
Thank you.
5787. Let's go.
That's gonna be a huge year for
Huge year.
Huge year for me.
huge year for I imagine like Jewish rappers that want to like
5787.
It just there's a flow to it.
Yeah.
I'm at Donny doing his rap to
His
it.
scatting. Imagine just scatting in your Haftorah, being like, I don't know.
And also there's a saxophone going.
And also there's a saxophone, but you're praying. It's crazy.
My Haftorah. What a time.
What a time.
What a time. Did you have a good Haftorah?
Mine was about leprosy.
Really? Mine was
Yeah.
something homophobic.
Great. I love that. Yeah, my rabbi said it was interesting to hear me sing so beautifully, and I quote, about leprosy. And I was like, thank you.
And thank you for being on the podcast, Alex.
Yes,
Thank you
it's a pleasure.
so much, Alex.
Pleasure to have you. And we'll see you next year.
Woohoo!
Bye-bye.
Better